Donald Trump at this press conference actually acknowledged that the virus is very bad, and he tried to invoke history while talking about it, and you can probably imagine how that went.
Never seen anything like this. The closest thing is in 1917, they say, right? The great pandemic certainly was a terrible thing where they lost anywhere from 50 to 100 million people. Probably ended the Second World War. All the soldiers were sick. That was a terrible situation, and this is highly contagious.
If I could reference a historical document just briefly, Mr. President, what you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. None of that was accurate. That's not how history works.
Did he say 50 to 100 million?
I didn't even pay attention to that part. He implied that World War II ended because of the Spanish flu decades before World War II.
He meant World War I?
I think he might have meant World War I, but the thing was, he didn't say like WW2, like a quick thing. He said the Second World War. Anyway, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. It's just, Jesus, come on.
That's pretty basic historical knowledge, but he loves this country. He's a true American, so he has, books upon books upon books about all of the soldiers and the troops who sacrificed their lives for this great country. Except he can't remember anything about that.
Exactly, and here's the thing: like that video clip is getting played a lot over the past day, mainly because of his ridiculous historical thing. But that isn't the part that I think we should really focus on. The part we should focus on is that in that clip, he says it's really contagious, really bad. No one's seen anything like this. No, but then, okay, let's focus on that for a bit. If it's that bad, if it's that contagious that you're now referencing, then why are you pushing for us to open up schools? Why are you pushing for us to have football, which we're gonna be talking about later? Why are you doing all of these things if you're now acknowledging that this is a historic level like challenge that we've faced? And I understand why he's doing it. He's doing it to then pat himself on the back for doing a good job in a difficult circumstance. But we're still in that circumstance, and we need to recognize it if we're gonna have any chance of limiting the spread in the future.
What if I don't have anything to add for that? I thought I would just give a clean break for the clip. Clean clip break.
Okay, I appreciate a clean break better than anyone else.
Yeah.
And we're on one. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.